Person, you did maintain a relationship after the whole beef was still Meek, right? Because after that, you ended up in the "In My Bag" video, and you was telling me that y'all used to be out and about and bump into each other a lot. Yeah. So go ahead, speak on that, because that was like one of his first big videos, his first big song, and all that. So
that was, like I said, Meek was one of the closest niggas from that side that I actually had on that side. Him, I would say still, Magic. They were like the ones I was like the closest to from that end. Like in Bob and Bam and them. But Bob and Bam were like, we was closer than all of us. But out of the artists, those were the ones I was closest to. You feel what I'm saying? And me and Meek, we grew a closer bond. Like when the "In My Bag" started taking off and everything. Like when I was like working crazy and I wasn't like putting out music like that. Me and Meek bond took off because I was going to like all the parties in the city. Like I said, me and my niggas would go out. Like, and that's kind of where I know my name from. Got my name from on certain shit. Like certain niggas, if you look at the wave of music, certain niggas died out. I'm talking like, where are they now? Like, no disrespect, but let's call a spade a spade. Some niggas you had the top niggas that was quote unquote like the headliners for the DVDs. You know what I'm saying? That or the squads. Then you had like the niggas that was like catching wave or being attachments to somebody, like you knew them because of somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? And then you had the niggas that was under them, the niggas that was just around. You feel what I'm saying? After a few years, when shit passed and time passed, you started only hearing about 17 names. Then 17 turned into 10. Then 10 turned into 7. You know what I'm saying? And then after that 7, it's like, alright, you got the legends that came before us. Then you got the legends that was in the DVD joint. Then it start trickling down to people you don't even see no more. You don't even recognize. You know what I'm saying? Where my name kind of stayed afloat outside of the rap shit was, like I said, me and Meek would go to all the fucking parties. So when the DVDs was no more like the wave so crazy, it was like you had to have the streets with you, or you had to have the credibility from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I would go out and I would only see Meek. No other rapper from the city would really come out to party. You know what I'm saying? So the city knew that, and they always seen me and Meek at every party. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, we just kept busting it up and busting it up and busting it up and busting it up. And our rapport just came stronger and stronger and stronger. And we used to always sit and have questions like, damn, what these niggas scared to come out? Like, why they don't come out in the city? Because by this time, niggas really wasn't caring about DVDs. They wasn't dropping. So like now it's like, I had people saying, damn, nigga hot that be rapping to, oh, you the boy I be seeing on Nightlife all the time. Or you the boy I seen over at Bamboo. Or you the nigga that was on at Mushaloo. You feel what I'm saying? That it's a whole different conversation now. And then when they go from that, it trickles down into the rap shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Word. So I want to get your thoughts on, the situation with how the Top Class and Touch Money situation everybody dispersed and with their separate ways. We know Nah got booked and brought the hut down, and that did what it did. And then, Headshots, they had internal issues and they all went their separate ways. So let me get your thoughts on what you think about that situation.
We're gonna do them in segments. Just ask me when they get to that part. But Touch Money, like I was there for that one. So what Touch Money is kind of like, with us, it kind of felt like we literally just fell apart gradually. You feel what I'm saying? Like it really wasn't like a fallout. We ain't really had too crazy fallouts. There was a couple fights here and there, but it was like basic in the working shit. That's kind of like when Touch Money was kind of still strong. Like, but we ain't had fights, we ain't had arguments and all that. It kind of was like niggas just grew apart. You know what I'm saying? Niggas went their certain ways. Niggas dropped their single projects. Niggas moved out the hood. Niggas moved out the area. Niggas really wasn't in the area too much. Niggas at other inquiries. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was doing separate shit. So our fallout was kind of basically just growing apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was like for the Touch Money area. Like, there's certain people in Touch Money to this day, like I'm still cool with. Certain people I really don't have no conversations with, really don't need a conversation with. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody else, like I just had a conversation with NH. Shout out to NH too. We just sat down like grown men, had to hash out a couple things. And like and my thing with NH was like, and he said it in his interview, and me and him actually had that conversation. I felt like he didn't tap into the shit that he was supposed to tap into. Like with H, it was like you was a rapper, and with, like I said, like some certain rappers got that glow. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like NH had that mold, like to where no matter what he say was gonna be took golden by the city. You feel what I'm saying? like he had that core following where it's like, all right, if he say something, niggas was gonna rock with it. You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like he was wasting it. He wasn't putting out what he was supposed to put out. So that was like my gripe with him. It wasn't too much of we did anything. It was just as a person that actually a fan of hip hop, I felt like he wasn't using what he needed. You feel what I'm saying? So me and him had sat down and talked about that because it was like a little, like not animosity, but it was kind of like on some we wasn't really fucking with each other, and that was wild. Like I took my shit personally. My business is really my business, so I don't need nobody around me that's not, for me, not doing good business. And if you're not coming through, that's not good business. You feel what I'm saying? But like shout out to him, we actually sat down. We probably had some shit in the future. Like, and I see he grinding right now. Cartel Story, he in his mix. Like I fuck with that. Like that's the H I wanted to see. You feel what I'm saying?
So now, what's your thoughts on how the headshot situation went down?
With them, like I don't know what the fuck happened with them, like that, and it's crazy because like they seemed like a stronger core than us at one point because everything was like kind of like folding into their place. You know what I'm saying? But from the outside looking in, because I wasn't over there, but for me, like I said, an artist standpoint and me watching this shit, it seemed kind of funny to me. Like I thought like the niggas that was the coolest was having the craziest fallouts and doing shit that I couldn't condone as a nigga, like the whole little fucking of the baby moms and the fist fights and talking about each other clothes and all the little tedious little bullshit. Like I was just looking like, damn, like y'all niggas was the cool ones. Like y'all niggas was supposed to be like best friends. You feel what I'm saying? So when they fell out, it was kind of like where the fuck did this come from? I could see like if Orneen kind of fell off with Had, or Had kind of fell off with Bloodhounds, but nigga, y'all niggas was falling off intermingling of each other. You feel what I'm saying? And that shit kind of confused me because I was like, yo, why? That's like, to me around that same time was like when the beef started dying out, and I'm like, why are y'all beefing with each other why are y'all beefing with them when they beefing with each other? You feel what I'm saying? And it was certain people that was kind of the glue holding it together, but to me, all that shit was kind of unraveling, and I was just watching like, wow. Because me personally, like I said, as a fan, I just wanted to see who was going to be standing at the end of the smoke. You feel what I'm saying? When the smoke cleared, I wanted to see who was going to be standing. That would show you who the strong niggas out of their clique was. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I was watching for, like as a fan, on the outside looking in, trying to see who was going to be the one that came out and said, all right, well, fuck that. Like, let me see what's gonna take off. What was gonna happen with this person? What was gonna happen with that person? Like, I already knew Bob and Bam was gonna be good because them niggas was like like I said, they was the brains of the situation. So you never could really kill the brain. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanted to see who was gonna fall, not having them behind them, or who was gonna survive and big up themselves. You feel what I'm saying?
So moving forward, now we in 2017. We in May right now. You just dropped Lord Knows. So tell people about that, where they can get that at and all that.
You can get that my mixtape, Spinrilla. Like I said, Lord Knows. Shout out to everybody that actually helped me with Lord Knows. I had a lot of different producers on it. Well, just a few. I ain't gonna say a lot. A few. Dre. I had features from Poop Papers, Bricks. Shout out Meech Marley, Free Meech Marley. That's my man. He was on there. And Cree. Like, so they just go look for it, man. It's a good project. It's a definitely good project.
And how can they holler at you? Plug all your social media where they can get at you.
IG 2155, IG 2155, Snapchat Young Hot 215. Those the only ones y'all need to know. IG 215 HOT and Snapchat Young Hot 215. And I'm around. Or y'all can see me in the club somewhere. I'll still be out.
Early. Alright, man. Till next time, we signing out, man. Philly F.A.M.E TV, Young Hot.
You already know. Shout out my nigga Show, man. He definitely come through, had good interviews, man. It's good talking in front of the camera with him.
Early.